This thing's an aerodynamic dump truck. What is up, my dudes? Mr. Kitty here, and welcome back to Formula One 2018. Today is round 3 of our career season, and we are in Shanghai, China. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into it, and as per usual, I'll see you in qualifying. Alright, here we go. Whoa! Okay, not off to a good start with that. Gotta take it easy through this corner. Like, the most important part of this is we want a good exit. And not getting the exit that we want. Through much of practice, we were ranging like the last race about 9th, 10th. So another one that might not be a good day for us. But we're going to try. Oh, we got eaten through there. Gonna try through here and make something. That wasn't bad. This track is really tricky. This is a very tricky racetrack, especially that first corner. Getting it right is really tough. But we're going to get hard on the braking zone here. A little too aggressive. Last corner. And I think we got 5th. Excellent. Which isn't bad. We're really pleased. Yep, 5th. That's not horrible. 5th is not too bad at all.
But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, who are
Looks like Lewis Hamilton, Kimi Räikkönen, Sebastian Vettel. Alright, so we got 5th. So the goal for this race is to try not to die. Much like the last race. We're going to try our last race. We're definitely going to try and get something a little bit more out of this race than we did the last race. I feel like
I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
We shouldn't be too bad, but it's definitely going to be an interesting one. I don't think it's supposed to rain. Everything looked dry for the weekend. It did rain in a practice session, but it was, it's a practice session, so what's the point? Looking for forward to the day where we have a rainy day. Not today.
hard work, ingenuity and ambition. All things you'll find in abundance amongst the 15 million people of Shanghai over there to our southeast. And we've got plenty of that here on the grid as well. 20,000 horsepower, give or take, chomping at the bit to be unleashed for the Chinese Grand Prix. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up.
It's a very difficult corner, the first one.
The incredibly long back straight
so hard.
The best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before the braking zone of turn 14. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Wilson. They're still relatively new to a sport which does have a high learning curve and, of course, little tolerance for mistakes.
And this is something that has ended the career of many a young driver, as that leap up to Formula One proves to be too much. But luckily in this case, I'd say they're doing a good, solid job, and the risk the team took in signing them is definitely starting to pay off.
Heck yeah.
This is what the starting grid looks
Alright. So let's look at the race strategy. Okay, so
okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
looks like a pretty conservative strategy, pitting pretty early. It's a 14-lap race. Looks like probably lap 4, lap 5 is probably when we put on the softs. So we're starting on the ultra softs and then we're going to the softs, which I think is an interesting strategy. Hold the clutch in, get up to main. Here we go. and getting eaten up once again. And we're going to come out 7th. And these guys got held up. We're going to make a move outside here. Oh! A little too aggressive there, I'd say. Let's go back. Let's try this. And we touch. And we got the outside advantage there. We're gonna see just how good a run we can get. We're gonna get behind the slipstream of Sebastian Vettel here. See if that can help pull us along here. See how far we can get. Ooh, once again. That's 3 races in a row now. We've passed on 2 cars in one corner. We're going to do our best to get on the podium here to keep this spot. And so far, it's holding out pretty good. We're too far behind Kimi Räikkönen to try and get something there. So our best bet right now really is to stay in front of Sebastian Vettel here. And we keep touching.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Oh shoot, we're pitting this lap. Okay. I think our problem is we're pushing hard in corners we don't really need to push too hard in. Got to be patient. And I'm not being patient at all. I'm being very aggressive. I need to be what's called patiently aggressive. And Sebastian Vettel's gained back up on us.
Box this lap, please.
We're going to try to hold him off. Alright, pitting. And we're going to be the first ones probably to get tires on. So we're going to switch to the softs. Apologize for not talking, but it's really hard to talk and maintain focus at the same time sometimes. So, alright, 2.7 seconds. We're going to see just how good we do, but I'm doubtful.
Let's get some heat into those tires.
Alright. Came out 17th. It's a little far back for my liking. But we have fresh tires, so we need to not do that. And we're going to be as aggressive as we can be, as the car will allow us. These set of corners, though, are not our strong suit, though. Boy. We're going to do our best, though, to try and get all we can out of this car, though. We got a teammate in the pits. We got a bunch of guys in the pits. Guy in front of us is pitting. Lance Stroll looks like. See who, if we can get out of in front of anybody. And we made it out in front of Sebastian Vettel, which is a good sign. That's a good thing. This corner is really good though.
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
Kind of figured. Everyone's probably on the softs right now. Because everyone's trying to get as much as they can throughout the race. And he's not far behind us either. But we're going to do our best to stay in front of him. I believe I saw 0.8 of a second. Which he's got a DRS one right now because he's within a second of us. I tried to get a little too much out of those last few corners. I think. Tried to get too much out of that corner too. Man, I'm just pushing the car hard. I think that might be my problem, is I'm pushing the car too hard. And I'm overdriving the corners. That wasn't bad. That was my best drive through that corner, probably. Alright, Sebastian Vettel's close, so we're going to do our best to hold him off. We're just going to let him go on the outside there. Slam him again. Didn't even intend to do that, really. That was not a good corner. My shifting's not that good too. Cannot wait to get out of this place. This is not my favorite race. I know this isn't one of my favorites. This is a tricky racetrack. It's very, very tricky. If it hasn't shown already. It's very tricky. Very technical, really. Maybe if I just wasn't an idiot and overdrove everything. The car might actually be more handleable. Basically, got to take this whole thing lap by lap. I'm going to let him go to the outside again. You saw me push him up the outside of that corner. I was trying to push him up into the, so we'd have to slow down more. I'm able to somewhat pull away from him on some places, but then you get to this section and I'm just garbage. I don't know how people do so well through there. It's hard. That's what she said. Whoa! Huge squirrel. Car got wicked loose there. Woo! What I mean by that is oversteer. The car rear end just wanted to turn before the nose did. Later. Got a nice exit there once again. Gosh, this race cannot go on. I wish this race would end just soon. I want to be done. I mean, I never want to be done with a race so badly in my life. Seriously. Ooh. He almost got me there.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
And he's going to try again. He can use the outside of me. I'm going to dip in behind him, get some slipstream, which isn't very good. We just touched again. Gosh, this is not our race.
The gap to the leader is 14.8 seconds.
Not letting him by, though. I refuse to lose. I refuse to give up podium. I refuse to give it up. And he's right there. I'm driving my balls off this race car.
Okay, gap ahead is 10.9 seconds.
I don't care. I'm worried about the guy behind me. We got 2 guys now showing up to the party. Bring it on. Bring on the whole field. I don't care. Woo! Oh, he wrecked. That was his fault, though. We got Daniel Ricciardo behind us now.
Okay, just to advise you, we're expecting the tyre grip to start falling off noticeably around now, but this set should be okay for a while longer despite that.
I don't understand how that collision was our fault, though. I don't understand, because he hit us. Car is tightening up. We're driving this car so sloppy right now. Such slop. Totally sloppy. Such a sloppy race car driving right now.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Your fault. If I got hit with that penalty, that's ridiculous. Just give it up, man. We got 3 laps to go.
Teammate behind is 6.7 seconds.
Give it up, man. Give it up, man. You ain't winning. You ain't gonna beat me. You're not winning. Not today. You ain't gonna beat me. You might as well give up now. I don't care how sloppy my driving is, you ain't winning. It's not happening.
Gap to car in front is 15.
I'd shake my finger and be like, but I'm a little busy. Not today, girl. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Held him off nicely there. Not a good exit. That was a good exit, though. All right, 2 to go. Okay. Still maintaining pretty decently so far. This car handles like a rat trap right now. It's so incredibly tight. Car does not want to turn. This thing's an aerodynamic dump truck. Does not want to drive at all. Does not want to drive the way it's meant to be driven, and that's hard and fast.
Some information on Stroll. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
All right. Not bad, not bad.
There's only one lap
All right.
remaining. This
One
is
to go.
the final lap of the race.
Here we go. It's the money lap. This is the money lap. This is where we get all the marbles. This is the lap that pays the bills. Sohar holding steady.
Caution, caution.
He can't pass us in a caution zone. There's Lance Stroll. You saw the meter at the top of the screen. Okay, now he can pass. See the fuel light flashing at the bottom of the screen. Nothing to worry about so far. Paddle it, paddle it, paddle it, paddle it. Ooh. Holding off just fine so far. We're going to have to force him to the outside of us. Ooh, he just shoved us. He shoved us in the middle of the corner. I think we're going to be all right, though. We just did it. Whoo!
Good job.
Yeah!
Driving.
Third. This is the most excited I've ever been to finish third. Woo! Yes.
So another fantastic
Wow.
victory for the Silver Arrows.
Holy cow. Wow, that was intense.
Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart in
Literally,
the competition here?
I don't care about the commentary. Literally, getting onto that big long straightaway, he got behind us and started pushing us. He gave us a tap. You saw the warning thing pop up on the screen. That means we had a collision. But I don't see how that'd be pinned on me. And then middle of the corner again, he pushes us again. Like, whoa.
More silverware to take back to their base in Brackley.
Oh, wow.
Another excellent Grand Prix.
That was crazy, man. Woo. Wow. Yeah, shake that champagne. Oh, I needed that. Oh, after a long race. Whew. Another race weekend in the books. Doing good so far. First, second, and third on our first 3 races. It's not bad.
Here's how things look
So-
in the drivers' table. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
Probably.
Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Well, you put me in a bit of a tight spot today, but I think I'll go for Pierre Gasly. He kept a cool head
Everything
under pressure
looks-
and made the most of some difficult circumstances.
And now
Yeah,
let's take
he
a
was
look
just
at
in
the
another
constructors'
zip code.
standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of
They
the
were just in
standings.
another zip code.
Meanwhile,
Where's Sebastian Vettel
Ferrari
for
have
5th?
improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they
All right.
fight their way towards the
Let's look at the
top.
point standings. How far are we behind Lewis Hamilton?
Weekend. I hope
We
you
are
enjoyed it as much
tied.
as we did. Until next time, though.
Interesting. All right, we are tied with Lewis Hamilton for first in the championship. And we got Valtteri Bottas right behind us, 18 points out. And then it's a tie for 4th and 5th. And then the Constructors' Championship, we're 28 behind. I didn't see where my teammate finished. We finished 6th. So, okay, that's not bad. Yeah, so we probably gained a little bit that Valtteri wasn't up there with him. I think he had a problem. You know, he finished 17th, looks like. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but overall, not a bad weekend. Expecting again, you know, that. Oh, here we go.
Tell us about it from your perspective.
Oh yeah,
Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
they are. I just do it. I just do see the smile. I'm really glad I can live up to their expectations. Oh, maybe, but you can't get complacent, I
Another
guess.
podium. You must be getting used to it up there.
Our power unit is really performing out there. I expect many more points. The team expects it now. It's a bit predictable. Maybe I should lose one to keep you guessing. Yeah, get our power unit noticing, please.
Comments about the collisions?
Inconsistent power delivery. It wasn't deliberate. The car is just nimble enough to avoid the wear on my car. A lack of downforce. I would say. So, I mean,
Great. Well, that's everything.
I don't know, really there. That kind of put me in a tricky position. I was hoping it'd say something like, once again, that the drivers were idiots, you know. Because they were the one, really a lot of them were pushing me. Sebastian Vettel, there was a few times I pushed him. And sometimes it was on purpose. It was sometimes. But, I mean, the rest of it, like, wasn't me. Like, they were running in the back of me. And I was, you know, and it's like, there's no cause for that. There's no reason for that, you know. I'm just trying to do my job and
Just wanted to
block.
say congrats on the podium. It's thoroughly deserved. We were sweating those last few laps on the pit wall, but you brought it home.
Yes, thank you. Okay, let's look at some messages.
We've received invitations to new historic
Ooh,
events.
we could do some
You
historic
choose
events
whether or
at
not
some
to
point.
participate before the
We'll
end.
do that next time. Not too much to go over to debrief. And, oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so that was Shanghai. Next time you'll see this, we'll be on round 4 of the FIA World Championship. This one was a good race. This was good. It's not my favorite racetrack. It's a very tricky racetrack all around. It's very difficult. It's really, it's those few, there's that first corner to get those first 2 corners, and then in sector 2 is probably the hardest as well. Really tricky corners, but ultimately for getting third on a race weekend where I thought we were going to once again finish like 9th, 8th, 7th, somewhere in the bottom, some of the bottom range from 5th to 10th. Once again, we hit our marks again. So thank you. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of this. This is a cool game, and I absolutely love it. I'm thinking Thursday. I think for uploading Formula One because it's such a long season. It's a 21 race season. I'm thinking of doing twice on Thursdays. That way we can get through this a little bit faster. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Upload 2 videos of Formula One on Thursdays. That way we can kind of move through this a little bit quicker for the people who want to see this. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of this, and I'll see you in round 4 of the FIA World Championship. Deuces!